Hey y'all, I got it on mute because there's a lot of music around. There's a lot more music around today than usual. Hey Vanessa, hey Betty. Y'all, I hope I'm rounding it out, but I've been passing music and music has been passing by me. Happy Thursday, y'all. Happy Thoughtful Thursday. It's Thursday, the Thursday before Christmas, because Christmas is Wednesday, next Wednesday. So look, I hope y'all are ready. I hope y'all are ready. I hope that you have all of your food, all of your meats, all of your sides, all of your drinks, and all that stuff. Vanessa says, hi Betty, happy retirement days. Betty says, hello, listening while working. How much longer you got, Betty? An hour or two? What you up to, Vanessa? What's going on, Vanessa? Are you at work too? You got everything ready? That's good. That's good. I have, as far as food goes, I have everything except the bell peppers, celery, and onions. And I didn't want to get them too early. Like you can put them in the fridge or freeze them, but I'd rather wait till like, I might get them this evening, but I might get them tomorrow. You know, I think they'll start running really low. Like, you know what, Vanessa and Betty, I think I will get them today. I'll get them today. You're at work too, Vanessa? I hope y'all have had a good day at work so far, and that you continue to have a good day at work. Thank you, ladies, for joining me while you're at work. Let's see. Today is Thursday. So what, 6 days? Yeah, 6 days. So I'm gonna start cooking basically in 4 days. So I might as well go ahead and get those veggies today. No later than tomorrow. I should get them today or tomorrow. The more I think about it, especially since I'm getting my walk in a little bit earlier, I think I'll get them today. Because if it's like, usually y'all, this is what happens. Like that week before a major holiday, like I'll say 7 to 8 days prior, they have everything. And then in a couple of days, like maybe 5 to 6 days, it's like worn, it looks all worn out or tossed around, or they don't have much. Then about 3 or 4 days before, they stock up. And then that day or two before, everything is thrown around, tossed around, doesn't look good. Sometimes you even have to go and try and look in the freezer section to see if you can get it. You're welcome, Vanessa. So listen. Okay, we're gonna do the heel. Listen, go ahead and just get it today. Get it today. I'll say get it no later than Sunday. Because Sunday, I'll say Saturday and Sunday, it might start to look kind of tossed around. You don't want it. Monday and Tuesday, it's gonna look tossed around, and or they may be out completely. So go ahead and do what you need to do a good week, 7 to 8 days before the holiday. Just get all your stuff together. Yeah, Vanessa, because it's like, when you wait till that 2 or 3 days before, it's all beat up and tossed around. And people like to just put their hands all over the stuff, and knowing they're not gonna get it, or they want to pick through the top layer, second layer, go all the way down through the bottom of the bell peppers. They be tripping. They bypass 2 or 3 good peppers or onions, or because I don't buy the sack of onions. It would probably be better to buy the sack of onions, but I don't use onions like that. So I buy 2 good solid onions. Unless, now if it's a good deal, I'll go ahead and buy the sack and just give the rest of them to somebody else. Or somebody will use them eventually, but like as far as me, myself, I don't really use onions like that. I use onions like, some people have to have onions at their home all the time because they love onions. Like people love garlic. But I use onions sparingly. So I'll go and get 2 good solid looking onions And if it's just costs too much to do it that way, I'll go ahead and buy a sack and pass them out. Go through the family, call some friends. Y'all need some onions. And let me tell y'all something. If it's something like onions, like that you don't like, or you don't really buy a lot like that during the holiday season, if you go ahead and buy the sack anyway, I promise you there's somebody that's gonna need an onion. Hey, Georgia girl. Hi, host and chat. Happy holidays, passing through. Thank you, Georgia girl. Thank you for passing through. I appreciate you. Hold on. I was about to say, why won't make you a moderator? There it is. There it is. Thank you for passing through. I appreciate you. Let me make Vanessa, you want to be a moderator? I don't keep moderators long. I keep them unless it's somebody who has me as a mod, and then I'll put them as a mod unless they say they don't want to be. But Georgia Girl, y'all please check out Georgia Girl channel, Georgia Girl Every Woman Wellness. She talks about a variety of topics, issues, many discussions, important discussions, fun discussions. And like she says, go over there. All of you guys over here are always positive, so that's good because she keeps it positive over there, okay? Vanessa says, hi, Georgia Girl. Hi, Georgia Girl. So, Vanessa, you come through here. I like to have people that at least say hello. If you don't say hello, I don't know. Like, shoot. So, I don't do the mods a lot, y'all, because let me tell you, people act like these mod sticks be like gravy, baby. If somebody mods me up, I'll be like, ugh. Sometimes I don't even want it, but then it depends on the person. I'm like, I take it. Because if I like them, if they have positive content, if they hang around a good positive group, I'll take it. But if they take it back, I'm going to still come to their chat just the same. I do not focus on a darn mod stick. It's something blue. It's a color. It's a color, a little wrench. I got so many wrenches at home. What am I fussing because somebody took a mod stick for? I just saw this happen again. I see that happen too much. Hey, Jill. Hey, Jill. Yeah. I appreciate y'all because y'all always stop in. Y'all always say hello. And I appreciate that. Jill says, hey, Vanessa, hon. Jill says, I pray that everyone is having a blessed day. Yes. So, y'all, look, I'm telling you, if you don't have your stuff, all your veggies, especially your fresh veggies, look, today is 6 days before. Go ahead and get it because 4 days before, like around Sunday, everybody's been off all day Saturday and Sunday, so you might not be able to find much. And again, if you do, it's going to be all tossed around and thrown around and all this kind of stuff. You don't want that. So then you're going to find yourself thinking, oh man, Monday is I got to wait to try to get. Sometimes it just don't look good, y'all. And you might be able to make it work. You might be able to find some celery that looks half decent. Go ahead and get it today, okay? 7 to 8 days before a major holiday is when you should get your stuff. If you don't, anything that you can put in the cabinet, it's okay to have that year round. It's okay to have that stuff year round, as long as it hadn't expired, okay? But the fresh veggies, 7 to 8 days before the holiday, you need to have that. Because around, again, 4 or 5 days before, it's gonna look wonky. Thrown around, picked over. If you got a garden, utilize that garden, okay? Utilize that garden. We got a family garden. And I get those collards, okay? I get those collards about that garden. I get my tomatoes, okra. Whenever he does okra, yeah, I keep telling you, I forgot what season it is. Like, I haven't worked the garden in so long. My brothers and stuff, they keep up with what's in season and what's not. Sometimes I be like, can I get some green tomatoes? They be like, girl, green tomatoes aren't in season. Hey, Shawanda. Jill, speaking to everybody. Jill is the moderator. Thank you, Jill. Thank you for speaking to everybody. Thank you for stopping through, Georgia Girl and Vanessa Smith. Hey, Shawanda. Shawanda says, hey, everybody. Jill says, Christmas dinner has been canceled for my... What? Why? I hope that everything is okay, Jill. I hope that everything's okay. Thank you guys for speaking to Shawanda. Hey, Shawanda. What's up? Y'all know I gotta make my girl Mad Dog No Good. Y'all please check out Mad Dog No Good. Positivity, positivity, positivity. Okay, okay, okay. Positivity, positivity, positivity. Please, please, please check her out. Hold on, let me stop y'all. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me see. Girl, I'm just walking and talking. Hey, Shawanda. Hey, Shawanda. Lance Pride, I really appreciate you. Okay, Vanessa. Look, I ain't even see that, Vanessa. And let me see. I thought I removed it. I did. It's just not showing up yet. I was trying to click on Mad Dog. Y'all go over there and check out Mad Dog. Mad Dog says, hey, Lance Pride. Hey, Mad Dog. Let me stop y'all, because y'all know I be talking, walking and talking, trying to pay attention to what's going on, and don't even be seeing what's going on, okay? I be popping stuff, hitting stuff. Thank you, Vanessa. Vanessa, I'm like that too. I don't like modding for a lot of people, and I don't like modding for certain people. Because, girl, I'm telling you, I have learned that people take these mod sticks too hard. Why? I don't know. Why? I don't know. Now, that being said, I guess it's because the reason I don't know is because sometimes people will mod up the whole chat. Like, they'll mod up the whole chat. And then some people just mod up people that they associate with a lot. I typically like to mod up people that I associate with a lot and who support and come through and say hello. You know, they may not be able to be in their whole live all the time, but at least they come through and say hello and support you, and they talk with everybody else. But Vanessa, I don't like to mod for a lot of people, I'm telling you, because I have look, I had this thing about modding. I have modded in some chats, and a person will be in the chat cutting up, right? Cutting up. And guess what? The other mods will sit there and say, oh, thank you so-and-so for timing them out. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't like that, because you be trying to keep it. Like, some mods don't care. Like my brush up on this wine, he don't care who knows what he does, okay? See, I know that. But some mods, it's kind of like you throwing them under the bus. They're in there to kind of regulate the chat for you and to make sure everything goes good. So we shouldn't be calling out who's blocking and not timing out, because they may have channels as well. And you know how some of these people are on social media. They'll go right over there to their channels and act a fool. So over here, I don't like to do that. If you see somebody time somebody out or block them, don't say anything about it. Just because they know what they're doing. Don't say anything about it. You're welcome, Mad Dog. Thank you for speaking to everybody. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Yeah, like, don't call them out. That's kind of like throwing them under the bus. Even if you don't mean to do it. I'm sure you don't. Like, the times that I've seen it happen, I don't think they really meant to do it. But I've seen people say, so-and-so is clearing them out. I'm like, you just threw them up under the bus about, whether it's one person they blocked or hid or 10 people. Just let them do what they do. All right? That's why you have mod sticks. The mods should know. The content creators should know. But everybody else should know. Everybody else should know. And I just say that, I know people aren't scared or intimidated, but I just feel like it keeps drama down. Because some people can't handle, let me tell you, some people can't handle it when you remove a mod stick. It's been people I modded for, and I haven't been to their channels in a while, right? And I go back and I'm not modded. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm going to still treat them good. I'm going to still treat them nice. Like, I don't focus on that. That's not what I'm on YouTube for. I'm on here to have fun. Like, to have fun, to motivate people to get up and move, keep moving consistently. Whenever you do, move, walk, ride your bike, skate, dance, jump, hop, skip, jog, whatever you do it consistently and do it for 30 minutes nonstop, okay? Okay, that's it. That's what we want to do. So I hope you guys have been thinking about the holiday. I know we talk about the food and stuff like that, but when I say thinking about it, whatever you believe, however you believe, I hope it's positive, encouraging, motivational. And even if things aren't going so good for you, which I hope that they are, think of ways you can fix them, right? Think of ways that they can become better, right? Because let me tell you, stress is going to be there. Stress is going to be there. So what we have to do is try our best to keep the stress away. Keep the stress away. Vanessa says, I just like to come and support you. Uh, I never was mom. Vanessa, I don't think I'm mom material either. Because I go in there, you know, and I say hello. I dropped a few welcoming words, welcoming comments, and that's it. See, the thing about me, the reason I say don't even say if you block somebody or time them out, we'll see it or they'll know it. They don't have to know who did it, right? Because when that happens, then drama starts. So I don't mind doing my job, having to do that. But if I'm gonna time somebody out, unless it was a complete misunderstanding, if you're gonna let them right back in as a content creator, then why am I causing confusion for myself? You know what I'm saying? Because see, some people have different types of relationships, and they may allow certain people to cut up in their chat. If they allow certain people to cut up, I don't know that. I don't know everybody they know and how they know them in their relationships, right? So let me tell you what's gonna happen. They're gonna email, call, contact them. I got blocked, right? Content creator may think it's funny. They may ask what happened, but guess what? They're gonna unblock them, and I don't care what they say. They're gonna let it know there who blocked them. And that's my thing. Why would you tell? But you just never know people's relationships. They're gonna let it know. They're gonna drop a hint. They're gonna drop a hint. I've seen it happen. It was in a chat when it happened. The person said, I don't tell who blocked who. That's what the content creator said. That's what he said. It was a guy. As soon as one of his buddies got blocked for cutting up in the chat. Because the buddy wasn't a moderator. Because like you said, Vanessa, everybody is not mom material, or sometimes you just don't want to be a mom. As soon as he got blocked, he called right there in the live. The content creator unblocked him. And it was right back to the shenanigans. It was right back to the shenanigans. So I'm like, yeah, you can't tell people who to leave blocked on your channel, because again, you have that relationship with that person and you may know them. You might be like, well, that's just him being him. That's just her being her. Well, okay. But don't tell them who blocked them. Don't tell them who blocked them. If you're going to unblock them, just unblock them. Don't tell them who did it. See, I'm not that focused on people's channels to be, blocking people unless they really, really just come in there and show out. But that's the thing. Sometimes the people who really, really show out are friends with the content creator. So I learned not to even block them. I learned not to even block them. You have a job, but if you've seen it happen where that person has cut up in the chat before, don't block them. I ain't telling y'all what to do, but I don't do it. I don't block them because I'm like, they're buddy pals. I'm not gonna do that. And as soon as they say they don't tell who do it, they're gonna tell it. They're gonna tell it. They're gonna slick tell it. They're gonna leave a hint. And so when you say, well, did you tell? They're gonna be able to say, no, I ain't telling. Somebody else must have said it. No, you told him. Because that's what he did. He told him. And the buddy came right on in there and said, why, you ain't have to block me so-and-so. I was like, wow. Good. We adults know we be adulting, don't we? We adults know we be adulting. So I'm like, nah, I ain't got time for that. Cause I'm not trying to mess up anybody's channel or anybody's relationships. So if somebody is doing something, I'm gonna time them out. But as far as like blocking, I'm gonna let them handle that blocking. And and then and my mods can block somebody. Y'all know the trolls. Usually, I let the trolls make it. All right, I let the trolls make it. I let the trolls make it because they're you. Now, if they get nasty, racist, rude, like that, then yeah, I'll block them. Block them. Because ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm trying to see why Jill said that she was not having a why Christmas, I think she said Christmas dinner was canceled. Let me go look. She didn't say why. I don't know. She said be right back. She said be right back. So maybe she'll say when she gets back. Thank you, Mad Dog. I hope you feel better. Girl, I hope you feel better. I've been hearing people, say that they aren't feeling well. I don't know if it's a bug, going around of some type. I know some people have had that C word. So whichever one it is, whether it's that or any other bug or whatever it is, I hope you feel better. And y'all protect yourselves, okay? Protect yourselves. Look, I don't care what people say. When they look at you with your mask on, if you feel like it's, that you need to wear a mask, let me tell you something. If you feel like you need to wear a mask, wear a mask, okay? Hell, if you feel like you need to wear goggles, wear goggles. Because let me tell you, especially during the holiday season, people are from all over the place. When you're out and about and people come to town, and it doesn't matter if a lot of people come to your town or not. It can be a family gathering. It could be a group of people who live right there in the same town with you, go to church with you, work with you. It's just like, think about it like when you were young and you would catch a cold. What's the first thing would happen? When the cold hit the school, everybody gets a turn, they come back, they go home with the cold. So, but a cold pretty much ran its course and didn't do people too bad, unless it was, they had like issues, right? Pre-existing issues. But even then, you didn't hear much about, oh, they got a cold, they need to do so-and-so because they got a pre-existing issue. But this other thing, that thing is something serious, okay? Even the flu, there's something serious, and they're not just one or two strands of things anymore. 2, 3, 4, this type A, this type B, it's all kinds of stuff. So if y'all feel like you need to, you're welcome. Yes, Vanessa. If y'all feel like, you're welcome, Mad Dog. If you feel like you need to wear a mask, the same way you wear the clothes that you want to wear that mask if you want to wear it. Because see, if you're not feeling good, those people are going to pay your bills. They're not going to pay your bills. They're not going to do anything for you. All of the things that when you're not feeling good and you feeling kind of sick and you have to stay home, they're not going to comfort you. They're not going to give you, pay for your medicine. They're not going to give you the medicine. They're not going to help you. They're going to talk about you. They're going to look at you like, why are they out on a mask? Because they can, because they want to, because they're not feeling good. And if you see someone with a mask on, you should be happy. You should be happy because that means, one, that they're protecting themselves from everybody else, or two, maybe they're protecting you, Maybe they're protecting you. So this is Thoughtful Thursday. We got to think about things like that. Quit looking at people. Y'all, I'm telling you, some people will literally look at you with disdain in their eyes if they see you with the mask on. I'm like, I can see if you was walking around with your pants hanging down and your whole full cheeks hanging out or something like that. You got a mask on. If your breathing is being affected, guess what? That's you. It's not theirs. So again, when you see people with masks on and things like that, quit judging. I mean, people literally judge about a mask. They literally judge about a mask. It's too much. And that C thing kind of taught, I won't even say most people, it taught a lot of people, I'll say a lot of people, a lesson. You never know. You never know what is out. That just came and hit like crazy. But you never know what is out. So if people want to wear their mask, their regular mask, their KN95, their N95, hell, they can come in there full stripped down. I don't care. I don't care because, again, one, they're protecting themselves, and two, hopefully they might be protecting you or the next person or the next person or the next person. You just don't know. Jill says she's back. See you later, Lions Pride, and everyone off work. You off work, Vanessa? All right. Be safe going home, Vanessa. Thank you for coming in. Go ahead and get those veggies. Get those veggies we talked about. See you later. On your way to your doctor's appointment. Okay, I hope you get a good report. Claim that good report. We hope that you get a good report. And we're hoping that Mad Dog feels better soon. And Jill, what is going on? I hope everything's okay. Because you said that your Christmas dinner is canceled. So is everything okay? Did you just have a change of heart? Did you just want to relax? If that's not it, I hope that everything's okay. Everything's going to work out. Okay? You got to claim the positivity. Got to claim the positivity. y'all, for anybody who, well, y'all know that in November, at some point in November, YouTube released the gifts or whatever that you can have the gifts. I didn't know that if you did gifts, that that you if you activate the gifts, then it's one of them. Super stickers, I think, aren't active anymore because they kind of like serve the same purpose, I guess. I'm just not into it. That's like, oh, okay, Jill, okay. I understand. And sometimes that happens like that. Because you've been in the mood, you've been in the spirit, you've been dropping good videos, having lives, celebrating for all month. But sometimes it goes like that. Sometimes you'll be in the mood, and it's like right before the holiday, it's almost like you're not in the mood anymore. You're not in the mood anymore. Things just kind of go blah. So I understand. I truly understand. And hopefully, you never know. Hopefully you'll be in the mood on the 23rd. Or the 24th. And then the 24th, you're going to be running around going to get whatever you don't have. But knowing you, Jill, you already got everything you need. You already got everything you need. But yeah, sometimes that happens, y'all. Sometimes it happens. You can be like really looking forward to a holiday. The next thing you know, you're not even in the mood. Nothing in particular. You're just not in the mood. It goes like that. It goes like that sometimes. So, yes, we're wishing and praying for Vanessa to have a great report at her doctor's appointment, and we're praying that Mad Dog feels better. And again, y'all, just protect yourselves. If you feel like you need to wear a mask, wear a mask. It's not illegal. They carrying a whole lot of stuff around here that people should be mindful for. So a mask definitely should not be considered something to look down on people about. Wear your mask, wear your gloves, whatever you want to do, okay? You have to go home with you. You have to go home with you. You and your family. And if that's what you feel like keeps you guys safe, that's what you need to do. Because I'm telling you, I will put on one in a New York second. In a New York second, in a split second. If it was crowded out here where I am right now, I would grab one out of my bag and throw it on. But yeah, we're outside. And it was so funny how everybody was trying to tell everybody what they could and couldn't do. I'm like, all of you guys, all you newfound scientists and researchers, nobody knew what we could do at the time. Nobody knew. And we started to figure it out. But you had all of these uneducated, unschooled, untrained, unlicensed researchers and scientists that were telling everybody else what they didn't have to do and what they could do. And the real scientists and the real researchers and the doctors and stuff, they were at a loss. So don't ever let anybody, make you feel bad if you feel like you're protecting yourself. You can't think about what these people think. Some of the main ones that were against people wearing masks, goggles, gloves, you would eventually see them with it. And then you have some people just kind of mean, y'all. It would be there, but they wouldn't tell it. It would be there and they wouldn't tell it. So, and for reasons like that too, just be mindful for yourself and your family. So hopefully you'll get back in the mood, Jill. And maybe you don't want to be. Maybe you don't want to be. So, Mad Dog, if you're still listening, if you feel like it, or I'll just check your community wall. Let us know if you're gonna have game night Sunday. Y'all, if you ever been to one of Mad Dog's game nights, it's fun. We have a good time. I'm there for most of it. I be in and out sometimes, but I'm listening. And the answers are so funny. And sometimes the questions and the quizzes or whatever, they're so hard. But it's fun. It's fun. So I've been trying to go earlier, y'all. It's been 30 minutes. And if I walk another 30 minutes, it won't be dark, okay? It won't even be first dark. So that's good. Lord, I got to remember. I made, what, Mad Dog, Georgia Girl. Okay. Because y'all know I've always tried to have under 5 moderators, okay? So right now, I think I got 5 or 6. Yeah. 5, no, about 6. About 6 or 7. 6 or 7. Yeah, I got like 6, I think. Jill says, thanks, hon. I'm driving, so that's why I'm not typing much. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, Jill, you know, sometimes it's just like that. Sometimes you're not in the mood. Thank you. I'm just gonna keep moving. So when the traffic gets a little heavy, or it looks a little wild, just keep moving. Just stay in place and march. March, walk in place. You guys know I tell you so many different ways you can move to get that cardiovascular aerobic activity in each day, right? Let's go over those 10 to 15 things. The freest one, what we're doing right now, walking, okay? Well, there are a lot of free ones. There are a lot of free ones. Walking, skipping, jogging, running, dancing, walking around the biggest room of your home if you don't want to go outside because it's too hot or it's too cold. Walking around several rooms of your home, right? Walk around the perimeter of your home or your apartment complex if it's too cold or too hot and you don't want to go too far, right? Ride a bicycle. Don't forget your helmet and those pads. Knee pads, elbow pads, shoulder pads even, okay? Get on your elliptical. That's number 10, okay? Treadmill, number 11. Walking pad, 12, right? Use your mini stepper, 13. Go swimming when it's warm outside. Go swimming inside when it's cold outside. Go hiking if you can in your area. That's 15 things, y'all. 15 things I just told you. Get outside with the kids, with your nieces and nephews, with the neighbors' kids, or with the adults. Play kickball. Do something. Play basketball. I know I just gave y'all about 18 things you can do. About 18 that you can do, right? About 18. 18 good things that you can do for cardiovascular and aerobic exercise. Aerobic means what? Oxygen. Oxygen. Working, getting those lungs working. Cardiovascular, getting that heart working. Okay? They all function together. They all function together. Right? What do we want to do before and after? Stretch. Right? Y'all know I love the R words. So radar is the word that I incorporate into my exercise. Think of radar. Right? The first R is stretching. A is warm up. D is exercise. A is cool down. The last R is what? Stretching. We want to begin with stretching and end with stretching. And if you need to, stretch throughout your workout. Okay? Stretch throughout your workout. Because let me tell you, when you're working out, those muscles start to build up lactic acid. That lactic acid is just waste, right? That's why you get that soreness the next day when you're doing that weight training, resistance training. Even if you're walking, you're using those long muscles, right? So sometimes you're a little bit sore. Now with walking, you'll get used to that real quick because we walk every day, most of us. With God's will and we walk every day. But when you start to just use it, do it daily or 3-4 times a week, 5 times a week, initially you might feel sore. So that is the purpose of the stretching before and after, and if need be, in the middle. Whenever you feel those muscles start to tighten, okay? So we want to keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep pushing yourself to move. When you're down and out, right? When you're no longer motivated, find a way to push yourself. Find a way to push yourself. Motivate yourself first, okay? You gotta have some self-motivation first. But you know, A lot of times people aren't good with self-motivation, but they can motivate others. Have y'all been like that before? Maybe if you're not like that all the time, has there ever been a time, or I'm sure there will be times, when you can motivate somebody else, but you're not really good at motivating yourself? Let me tell you, if you're a content creator and you find yourself motivating somebody on a social media platform, whether it's this one or any other one, on those days when you need motivation, remember the words that you say, that you speak into existence. Okay, remember those words that you're trying and hoping that you're speaking them into existence for someone else. But remember your same words for yourself, right? You can look in the mirror if you want to, if that makes it easier, or you can just meditate on it. Say those same words to yourself, and if they're recorded, listen to them. Listen to them. Listen to those words. So sometimes that's how people motivate themselves, is by motivating others. But if you just try to say, well, look, get up, let me get up, and that doesn't work for you, at least muster up the energy to listen to one of your videos where you're motivating somebody else. Because believe you me, when I say certain things, it's not just for people who are listening. It's for me. It's for me. Sometimes if you have trouble motivating yourself, that is one of the easiest ways to do it. Think of the things that you say to other people when they're down and out. I've seen people who are truly depressed, y'all. They're motivating somebody else so much that you would never think that they're depressed. So I've known and seen people be truly depressed. Heck, sometimes when I'm not feeling my best, mentally, physically, emotionally, and I'm talking to somebody else, and you start to think, I'm just spitting some hot air because I don't even feel good. But it's not hot air. As long as it's positive and you're encouraging somebody, take those same words and utilize them for yourself. For yourself. Like they say, sometimes you got to pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Sometimes you got to pull yourself up by your own words. Sometimes you got to pull yourself up by your own words. Throughout the day, find time throughout the day. You don't have to get up. Look, you don't have to stretch to do this. You don't have to move. Just take some deep breaths in and out. In and out. In and out. A deep breath in. Kind of like when you go to your doctor's appointment, when he listens with the stethoscope. In and out. And release a little bit or a lot of tension that way. Right? Right? At any point during the day, kind of stretch the neck. Let it lean over to the right side. Take your right hand and apply a little bit of pressure and feel a good stretch on the left side of your neck. Reverse and do that to the opposite side. Lean to the left. Take that left hand, push down a little bit on the right. Get a good stretch on the right. That neck down through that shoulder. Raise those shoulders. Do you some shoulder raises. Shoulder raises. Warm them up before going into full arm circles. Arm circles forward. Anything you do one way, you do it the other way. Go backward. If you can, go backwards. Okay? Take some deep breaths in and out. Pull that stomach in. Out. In. Breathe deep. Go deep. Think of what Isaac told Tina Turner. You got to sing from that gut. Dig deep. In. And blow it out. Hey, James Money 615. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome into the chat. What's going on with you? Happy Thursday. Happy Thoughtful Thursday. So find the things that work for you, okay? Find the things that work for you. All of those things is to just get you moving. Get you some good, practice on your breathing. Practice on your breathing, okay? Believe it or not, there is a good, proper way to walk. Not just one, there are several good ways to walk. To take some of the pressure off of your joints, okay? We drop nuggets over here, y'all. Remember, we drop nuggets. Anything I say over here or do please do so at your own risk. Talk to your what? Personalized, professionalized disclaimer. Talk to your healthcare provider, okay? Before starting, restarting, changing, or ending any exercise program, routine, schedule, or regimen that you're on, right? Before starting, changing, restarting, or ending any program. I know sometimes you get bored, you want to take a break. That's okay to take a break. You don't necessarily have to tell your doctor that you're taking a break for a week or two, especially if you know that you're the type of person that you're dedicated. You're going to get right back into it, okay? Take a break sometimes. Your doctor will be okay with that, especially if you take that break and you restart. And I always say, even if you have been an athlete before, basketball, football, gymnast, cheerleader, soccer, baseball, whatever, volleyball, in the military, if you haven't exercised in 5 years, oh, he's showing off, y'all. He wants us to know he got some pipes. He wants us to know he got some pipes, y'all. So if you have not exercised in 5 years, 2 or 3 years, don't go. And just because you used to run a mile within 8 minutes, don't get out there and start doing that again if you have not trained, right? Even athletes train. Even athletes train. Even though they're in the best condition, they train. That's what it's about, conditioning. You have to continue to condition. Conditioning is key. So yeah, it's been what, 43 minutes? I've been trying to keep it from anywhere between 30 and minutes to an hour, 30 to 60 minutes. So we're right here in the good spot. But I think I'm gonna go another lap, but another way. So I might as well stay on here. Thank you guys who have been in here. Thank you for the ones who have came through. And maybe you didn't say anything. I appreciate you still because it was a view. Whether it was for a few seconds or a few minutes, I appreciate you. Y'all get yourselves ready for the weekend, okay? Get yourselves ready for the holidays. Get yourselves ready for the holidays. Listen, if you just don't feel like you're mentally there, that's okay. Just think about, if you don't feel like you're mentally there and prepared or just ready to celebrate, listen, many of us have a few days off next week and the week after for New Year's, for the New Year, for New Year's Day. Take those days off. You know, I know sometimes people function better when they're working, but if you're kind of down and out, you're depressed, take those days off and just try to get yourself together mentally, okay? Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Because when we're out here, no matter what your goal is, whether it's to, to become physically fit, let me tell you, when you work, you put in that physical work, it can definitely help with your mental, your emotional, spiritual, all of it. Like they say, your health is your wealth. I like to say your health and fitness are your wealth, okay? Your health and fitness are your wealth. So focus on it, protect it, take care of it. Your peace also. You know, your health is definitely your wealth. But when we say that, we mean it encompasses all. Physical health, right? Physical health, mental health. Because when your mental is out of order, it's going to affect your physical. When your physical is out of order, it's going to affect your mental, right? So when you're, hey, Lakeitha, hey, Lance Pride in chat, at work on my break, just checking in. Thank you, Lakeitha. Thank you for checking in. I'm a little bit earlier today. I appreciate you. I hope that you have had a great day at work. I hope that the work day is almost done and you can get home and chill out, get you something to eat, and enjoy the rest of your evening. It starts from Thursday today, and we just been doing the same thing we do every day, just chit chatting, talking, walking and talking, walking and talking. Hence the name of my channel, Let's Walk and Talk. And y'all know I've started to tell people, if you can't walk and talk, that's fine. The key component is the walking. All right, the walking. Some people can walk and talk just fine, but they don't like talking. They use that for their me time. When I exercise and I do my weight training, that's my me time. Because I warm up, I get some cardio in then. Sometimes I put cardio right there in the middle. And when I cool down, I get like about 3 to 5 minutes of cool down cardio. So, then I hit that elliptical and just get that 30 minutes or so. Or I hit the bike and get the 30 minutes or so. So that's my me time. And I come on here, and that's our time, right? That's our time. We come on here and we chat, we talk, we walk. And that's what we do. We have talks, conversation. We converse. Okay, we converse. And I thank you. I thank each and every one of you guys for checking in. I appreciate you. I really, really do. You are appreciated. Subscribers, moderators, content creators, YouTube. Okay? YouTube. We fuss about YouTube, but for months now I have been just saying I appreciate the platform, because of course if there wasn't a YouTube, you could probably go to another. I'm sure most of us are on some other platform and a lot of us aren't. But if YouTube was your thing and you decided that, okay, I want to do this or do that, you could. But I truly enjoy YouTube. Not all of the stuff that goes on, but I enjoy a lot of the stuff that does go on. So, and it's free, right? It's free. If you have the opportunity to make you some dollars on it, utilize that opportunity. So appreciate it. We gotta say, I say I appreciate it. I'm ready to get home. 3 more hours to go. Okay, I hear you. 3 more hours to go. It'll fly by. You counting down, Lakeitha. You count down. counting down. When I work 8-hour shifts, I'm like, I used to be like, okay, if it was like 7 to 3, I'm like 11 o'clock, I'm like, yes. 4 down, 4 to go. Before getting off, getting the kids, and just getting home. Especially when you have young kids, or for those who have grandkids, you just want to get off. And then I know sometimes you want to break from the kids, but let me tell you, I'd much rather be at home with the kids than to be at work. Yep, you counting down, Lakeitha. I would much rather be at home with my kids than at work, especially when they were little. So you just want to get off and get to the house, because you got work to do at home too. Even if it's not cleanup day. Look, I used to have a lot of people have designated cleanup days. You work Monday through Friday. You don't want to come home and clean up every day. You do not want to come home and clean up every day. So sometimes I would go a whole week, but the thing to that is you learn to clean up behind yourself as you go. And you teach the kids to clean up behind themselves as they go, which that doesn't work at first. I guess for some people it does. But sometimes you got to remind them. Then you don't have to worry about having so much to do when it is cleanup day, if you have a designated cleanup day. I'm going to slow down a little bit and just stroll. Y'all, I've been on here for 50 minutes. Thank you guys for coming in. Lakeitha, James Money 615. Okay, Jill, my moderator, Georgia girl, Vanessa Smith, of course. Mad Dog No Good again. Y'all, say a prayer for Mad Dog. Hopefully she feels better soon. Vanessa's going to a doctor appointment. Shawanda Williams. Hey, Shawanda came in. So, I like to try to catch everybody. Betty. I knew it was somebody. Betty from Retirement Days. You guys, please check out the content creators in the chat. All positive content creators. All good channels. Check them out. I'm sure you'll enjoy them. And Lakeitha, thank you so much for coming in and supporting. Lakeitha, you've been in here the past few days I've been live. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Again, I think that's very important to tell people, the subscribers who come into your chat, the content creators who are also subscribers that come into your chat, and even some of the trolls if they don't cut up. You just say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And of course, YouTube, thank you for the platform. Praying that you get better, Mad Dog. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Lakeitha. I told she wasn't feeling well. I don't really know what's going on, but we don't need to know. Look, we just need to pray that she feels better. And it's like sometimes you almost say, well, what's going on? Like when I asked Jill, she said she just wasn't celebrating. You have to be careful what you know, people, you have to be really, really careful on the app. And in that, I've realized that we have to be careful what we ask people too. Like, because they don't have to answer, but still, sometimes you can just say one thing and you never know who's listening and what they're going to say. So I always try to say, I hope that everything is okay. I hope it's nothing real serious, whether it is or not. Claim that it's going to be okay. All right? You got to claim that it's going to be okay. You're always welcome. I love watching and listening to you. Thank you. I appreciate you. What's going on, Spiky? Hey, Spiky. Happy holidays, Spiky. Thank you, Lakeitha. You know, so you have to be real careful what you ask people too. Again, they don't have to answer, but I just find it's better that way. You know, it's better that way. But I was just telling people, you know, a lot of people are coming down with that C word. I won't say a lot because I don't know how many, but I've heard the numbers go up a little bit. So just protect yourselves, okay? Protect yourselves however you can, the best way that you can. If that means wearing a mask, utilizing gloves, goggles, whatever it is. Because you know your area, because they're not talking about that globally anymore, right? It's gotten to the point kind of where it's totally different from the flu. But you guys remember when they said that, oh, it's just like the flu? Well, it wasn't. Similar symptoms, but a cold has similar symptoms as the flu, right? So this generation was used to the flu. Even though it can do just as bad for some people as that other one, we were used to it. We knew that it came in different strands. Each year has a different strand. That other thing kind of hit hard, right? The other thing kind of hit hard. We didn't know a thing about it. So it's still new. If you feel like you need to wear something, wear it. If you feel like you need to wear something, wear it. Make sure you keep your hand sanitizer. The only thing I will say about the hand sanitizer is don't use it too much. But use it if you have to. Use it if you have to. And I say not too much because not just the C word, a lot of things come resistant. It's just like taking antibiotics. When you use a certain antibiotic too much, sometimes it doesn't work so well when the kid gets strep or sore throat or whatever it is. They have to lay off of it for a few years. And then they take it again, maybe 3 years later, and it works. So just practice hand hygiene, washing those hands, okay? That's the best, that's the first universal precaution to safety. Washing those hands. And people say, well, you might as well use sanitizer because washing them dries them out. Yeah, but when you're washing them, you're using soap and water, not just alcohol. And you can keep your moisturizer to moisturize. Just keep you some good hand moisturizers in your pocket. Good hand moisturizers. And as soon as you wash your hands, utilize whatever moisturizer lotion that you have, moisturizing lotion that you have. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay, I hope I'm talking loud enough because they blasting their music now. So I'm trying to talk over it, y'all. Lakeitha says I wear a mask every day at work and even at church. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It's like some people are reluctant. They want to wear one, but they worry about what people will think when they see them. I'm like, like I said earlier in the live, those people aren't going to pay your bills. If you need medication, they're not going to buy your medicine. They're not going to treat you. You know, they're not going to do any of that. So if you feel like you need to wear one, if you feel like you need to wear gloves, heck, I even said if you feel like you need to wear goggles. Because let me tell you something. Even before 2019, a lot of times people have this problem with personal space. They like to invade your personal space. And then what I've noticed too is that a lot of times, and this was before 2019, and this has always been the case for some people. And what I also noticed is that, yeah, it used to be when we were growing up, cough, cover your mouth, we use our hand. Well, of course, I don't know. My kids are not little anymore. And everybody knows by now that no, don't use your hands. I would say in certain situations is I'll be happier if they use their hands than just coughing out all over everybody. But you cough in your sleeve. Cough and sneeze in your sleeve. Okay? It may feel bad or nasty, but just think about it if you just let all that go into the atmosphere. Let all that go into the environment and everybody around you, you know. And when you're coughing and stuff in your hand and you're touching doorknobs, which people will still do that, you know, that's how many people get their common cold, touching a doorknob, putting their hand on something, and before getting a chance to wash them or use sanitizer to put their hand in their face. So don't worry about what people say. If you're someone who likes to wear gloves, goggles, masks, do what you need to do, okay? Do what you need to do. Because those same people who are looking at you with judging eyes, they won't even tell you, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? They won't even tell you. They come right on to work. Because a lot of jobs are okay in that right now. If you don't have a temp, come on to work. If you don't have a temp, come on to work. Or if your temp is gone, come on to work. So, again, let's just reemphasize copyright 107. Educational, informational, entertainment purposes only, okay? And I'm gonna tell y'all that doesn't cover everything, but hey, it's a start. Lakeitha says, I'll talk to you later. I'll talk with you later. Finna get back to work. Love you. Love you too, Lakeitha. Love you too, sis. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. I'm about to get out of here too. I've been on here for 59 minutes. Dude, I'm gonna finish up this lap and I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and say my closing words. You guys know, I always tell you, don't let bothered people bother you. Don't let stressed people stress you out. And if you find yourself in a misery lounge, a misery spot, a miserable place, a miserable environment, leave. Simple as that. Just leave. And if you can't leave, it may be at work. Go into another area. Go to the bathroom. Take a breather. Take a break. Okay? Just find a little time to give yourself a few minutes. Hopefully you can. But I'm just talking about anywhere, whether you're at home, at the store, on social media. If you find yourself in a place of misery, leave. G-Y-G-A-G. Grab your grip and go. Your grip could be just you using your thumbs, your fingers to tap and leave, okay? Just tap and leave. If you find somebody in your environment, in your ecosystem, in your lounge, in your spot, in your place, in your surrounding, and they're not being positive, they're not being conducive to your growth, tell them to leave. Tell them to leave. Tell them to leave. You have that right to tell them to leave, just as you have that right to leave any place that you're not feeling safe, secure, or welcome, right? Remember to keep all things equal in your ecosystem. Things may not be perfect. They may not be completely equal. You may not be completely happy. But try to keep the equilibrium as stable as possible in your ecosystem. Think of it like a rainforest, okay? Think of it like a desert, even a desert. If a storm comes through a desert, that's not right. Desert is supposed to be hot and dry. That's the system of the desert, right? Tropical forest, rainforest isn't supposed to be all hot and dry like a desert would be. So you got to remember to keep your particular ecosystem the way it's supposed to be. May not be perfect, but it's the happiest place for you to be, right? It's the happiest place for you to be. So on that note, thank you guys for joining me at Lions Pride for our Let's Walk and Talk today. I appreciate you. And look like I'm loading or something, y'all. So it's time to get up out of here, right? Tomorrow is Friday. I hope you guys have a fantastic Friday, a fabulous Friday, a free thinking Friday, And I'm about to get out of here, y'all, because I don't know what's going on. This phone keeps loading. Thank you guys. See you guys next time. Bye, y'all.